Oscar November for ISS, this is Oscar Romeo for ISS, I have you loud and clear. I'm ready for questions. Oh, a good question. After spending a half a year on the ISS in zero gravity, I felt everything, including my body weight, and even a small pen was heavy. Over. First, that's a good question. I love to look out the windows of the ISS and take pictures of the Earth. The view of our home planet is spectacular. Over. Silviana, that's a really good question. There are a lot of very tasty foods up here on the station, so it is tough to answer, but my most favorite food is Japanese curry rice, and I do not have any food that I really do not like up here. Over. Yeah, Dayton, thank you for the question. About 9 minutes after launch, we were already in orbit around the Earth, and it took us about 29 hours before we docked to the space station on the Dragon spacecraft. Over. Yeah, Mason, you may not remember, but when I saw the Apollo 11 moon landing on TV when I was 5 years old, I had a strong longing to fly in space, and that was the beginning of my dream to become an astronaut. Over. Yeah, Mishi, that's a good question. We use the Greenwich Mean Time on the space station, and we usually go to bed after 9:30 in the evening and get up at 6 a.m. Over. Yeah, Trisana. We have 3 meals a day, and we consume about I personally consume about 2,900 calories every day, lunch, breakfast, and then dinner included, and also snacks included. Over. Yeah, Jesselyn, that's a good question. Every Saturday, usually, we work on our housekeeping duty, and we use a vacuum cleaner to vacuum the filters of the space station modules, and we use wet wipes and dry wipes, and also disinfectant wipes to clean the surfaces of the cabin. Over. David, good question. Yeah, we can contact the family via email and telephone calls, and I usually make a phone call or two from the station to my family. And also once a week, we have video conference with their families. Over. Yes, Simon, excellent question. Only thing I noticed is that my face is a little swollen because of the fluid shifting towards my head. And it's really similar to how I feel on my face when I do a handstand on the ground. Over. Yeah, well, that's a great question. I still remember the view of the space shuttle making a 360-degree pitch maneuver just 600 meters below the ISS. This was the coolest view I've ever seen on the ISS. Over. Tristan, that's a great question. I have worn a variety of spacesuits during my astronaut career, but every one of them is really comfortable to wear. However, when you go out for a spacewalk for 6 hours, you get really tired, especially your hands and fingers, even if the spacesuit fit is comfortable. Over. Natasha, that's a great question. I became an astronaut in 1993, so it's almost 30 years I have been working as an astronaut, and have flown in space 5 times for a total of more than 1 year in space. Actually, today I surpassed 400 days in space. Over. Yeah, Wilson, excellent question. We exercise every day for about 2 hours using a resistive exercise device, treadmill, and also bike machine in order to avoid the bone loss, bone density loss, and maintain muscle strength. And after we, land, we have about 40 days of a rehabilitation program to recover our body strength and balance. Over.